Have you heard of the interest rates going crazy? Hey Real Estate Rockstars, my name is Amy Kwan, your voice in real estate, and I am a local expert real estate agent that's serving in the GTA area. I am looking forward to our one-on-one conversation just so that I get to meet you and get to know what you're all about and what your real estate story is. And I've made that accessible by going into the description box below. You can go ahead and click on the link below. That will take you right to where you can book a time slot with me one-on-one via Zoom call. And I'm looking forward to meeting you, and let's not waste more time but dive back into the video. Chat soon. Bye. If you haven't been living under a rock, you would be fully aware of this interest rate and people going crazy. And can you blame them? Not really. So I'm going to explain to you what an interest rate is in this video so that you're well aware. If you're thinking of buying a home, this would be honestly most beneficial if you're looking to buy a home, but also if you're trying to sell your home, you know? So let's talk about the interest rate. So what is an interest rate? As one of my friend tells me, interest rate is the cost of borrowing. I think that's a pretty clear explanation of what an interest rate is. So let's say that your friend that lives under a rock decides to lend out you $100,000. You know what? Let's go with $100 to make math easy. $100. And you're like, yes, my friend. And he's like, okay, you know what? You can take it for 2% a year. That's a steal nowadays. And so you would be like, great. So let's say that you decide to pay the interest for the year and then pay the full amount at the end of the term. So you would be calculating $100, which is the amount that you borrowed, times 0.02, because that's the 2%. And that would equal out to be $2. So over the 12 months, you will pay them $2. Now, math is pretty easy. We are going to get into a more expensive home, like in Toronto. So let's get into that, should we? Okay, so let's talk about a home that is a detached home in Toronto, and you don't have that friend that's lending you money for 2% a year, you know? So you're gonna have the bank that's going to give you 6%, all right? Goody, I know. And you're gonna, let's say that you have $500,000 in your bank account ready to buy this house, and you need $1 million straight up. So let's say for $1 million for a 6%, somebody tell me how much that is per year? Yes, it is $60,000. Yes, that's right. So you will be paying $60,000 for the entire year. Well, you will divide it by 12 months. So 60,000 divided by 12 would give you a monthly amount. Let's do the calculation right now. So let me take out my handy tablet. That's probably a very bad idea, but I'll do it anyway. And I don't want any judgments right here. Thank you. Calculator. All right. So here we go. You can see that it's broken, but it's not, I swear. It's just honestly that it is 1,000,000. That's $100,000. $1 million times the 6%, so that's 0.06. That is $60,000. Now, after the $60,000, you're going to have to divide that by 12 because that's how many months there are in a year. And that shows you right there, you're paying $5,000 in only interest per month for a year. Okay, so I want to show you the interest rates history just so that you can take a look. And I'm going to ask you a few questions at the end of towards the end of the video after you see all the data. So right now, this is what you should be focusing on. Sort of the last interest rate hike was July 12th of 0.25 basis points. And the next one is going to be the September 6th, 2023. And then again, October 25, 2023. And again, December 6th, 2023. And it'll keep on going throughout 2024. So with the rate of unemployment going up and with the Canada's economy declining, we expect the Fed and the BOC to either stop the increase of rates because people can't keep up or lower it. We believe that it's going to be lowered soon enough, but we just don't know when. Okay, I'm back. I don't know where this part of the video went. So I just want to tell you, basically, what I would say is if it adds $5,000 to your monthly payment, just on interest, remember you also have to pay the principal amount, which principal amount is, if you haven't figured that out yet from the video, principal amount is the original amount that you started with. Right, so you're paying a part of $1 million every month, plus you're paying a part of the interest, the interest of it, which is $5,000. It can really add up, you know. And this is just countering a 6%, but people who are on variable rates are going 7% and over at this very point, and it's been very difficult for sellers. So if you're a buyer, it can affect you in two different ways. You are going to be able to, most likely, get a better pricing. So because the interest rate is higher, people are able to afford less. And so the home that you would have bought as $1.7 million before, you're able to buy that for maybe 1.5, 1.4. And I have indeed seen those prices go like that, where you know they're buying it $200,000 cheaper, but maybe they don't know how long the interest rate is going to be staying as high as this, and it's taking a lot of toll on a lot of homeowners. And also, once you do become a homeowner, this is the carrying cost that you have to have every month. So it can be good, both good and bad. And if you're a seller, obviously, it'll affect you because home prices are lower. So what you might get, it might be later. But you're also the homeowner at this point, so the monthly mortgage rates seem to go higher. So those are the impacts that interest rate has on your real estate. And now I'm gonna leave you with this question, and it is, number one, what do you see the real estate market? Which direction do you find the real estate market going? Which market do you think it'll go? It'll get busier when the fall time comes because we are still in the summer market and it's generally slower. Or do you feel like it'll continue to go down? Or do you think it'll just be stagnant like now? And my second question is, how long do you think that the interest rates will stay as high as this? And I'm going to leave you with those questions, and I am going to be checking my comments below, and I'm looking forward to hearing about your input. Now, just to finish us off, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and book the 30-minute consultation with me to meet one-on-one and for me to learn about your real estate needs and see if I can help you with that. And make sure, if you haven't already, liked and subscribe my YouTube channel. And I will be back in my next video, and I am looking forward to chatting with you shortly. Okay, Real Estate Rockstars, we'll see you soon. Bye!